At CIE, our awards go beyond technology. We also have another committee called CIE Technology and Humanities Award Committee. So let's welcome David to come to the stage again. David, please.
This Technology and Humanities Award is a unique award from CIE. And so we would like to present the award. I'm going backwards again. Okay. All right. So the purpose of the award is to celebrate whoever has achievements on both the technology area and the humanities area. And the awardee, we hold a very high standard. The awardee has to be excellent in both disciplines. So she or he has to be wonderful in the technology area of their profession, and also great achievements in the humanities area. And as I said, we uphold a very high standard for this award. We're willing to not present the award for a particular year if we don't have qualified awardees. So this year we're very happy that we have a very qualified awardee, and we are happy to present the award this year. And our purpose is to foster the spirit of a technologist with a vision, because we don't want just a technical person who only solely concentrates on her or his profession. We want somebody who can see the whole world and get inspiration from there. So we foster the spirit of technologists with a vision. And here is the complete list of our awardees in the past. We have been presenting this award for about 20 years now, and you see only about 10 awardees. So you know this award is of a high standard, and there are some familiar names to you, I believe. So with this, I would hand the stage back to Christy.
Thank you, David. Okay, so this year, our CIE Technology and Humanities Award goes to Mr. Ben Tsiang. Congratulations, Ben. Let me introduce the introducer first. Jack Hong is an entrepreneur and investor incubating and investing in paradigm-shifting social networking upstarts. He co-founded world's first major Chinese language web portal, SINAnet.com, which evolved into China's leading portal, SINA.com later. Jack Hong also graduated from Stanford University Engineering and Business School. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Jack.
Good evening. It's a distinct honor and privilege to introduce my dear friend, Ben Tsiang. We're going to take a slightly different approach, given the purpose of this award to recognize a technologist with vision. So we'll make it more visual. I was interested in hearing the previous two introducers talk about businesses starting back in 2001, and I thought we'd start a bit earlier with our story. Show of hands, who recognizes this logo? We are in Silicon Valley after all. So, 30 years ago, not too far from here, the consumer internet took off with the web browser called Netscape Navigator. Ben and I were grad students at Stanford back then, and after many late nights discussing the potential of the World Wide Web, we settled on a name, a product, and a vision to connect Chinese communities worldwide. SINA gained traction, providing news from home to overseas Chinese immigrants. In a few years, offices were added in Taipei and Hong Kong. We merged with a company in Beijing, dropped the net, and went public on Nasdaq in 2000. Oops, a little too fast there. Okay. Ben handled the new branding for SINA, pre-IPO, and over the next 6 years, he took over management of SINA's operations in Taiwan, East China, and then finally, he led SINA's mobile operations in mainland China. Through 12 years, coordinating SINA team members across the US, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and mainland China, Ben gained a deep insight into both similarities and differences among multiple flavors of being Chinese. So in 2006, Ben left SINA with those insights to co-found CNEX. Oops. Back again. All right. CNEX is a social enterprise devoted to documentary film production and promotion, focusing on experiences of Chinese people worldwide. Working with independent filmmakers to produce documentaries, CNEX films have won awards at the Venice Film Festival, Sundance, Taiwan's Golden Horse Awards, and this year for the first time, an Academy Awards nomination. But more importantly than these awards, Ben tells me that producing and watching documentaries has helped him build empathy. Thus, to watch CNEX films, which you'll get a little bit of later, is to get a peek inside Ben's heart. So let's take a few glimpses. 音乐人生 documents the journey of a piano prodigy and samples the competitive youth education landscape in Hong Kong. 1428 takes us inside the 2008 Sichuan earthquake to examine which parts of society were disrupted and which remained intact. 不老骑士 follows a group of octogenarians who decide to take a group motorcycle tour around Taiwan, shining a spotlight on aging gracefully. 塑料王国 looks at the day-to-day life in a plastics handling family, one of thousands that collectively process by hand half the world's plastic recycling. And then Oscar-nominated Kinmen is a personal story about Kinmen Islands and its tenuous geographic and symbolic existence at the crossroads between mainland China and Taiwan. I'd like to close by sharing CNEX's motto, 给下一代太平盛世的备忘录. By curating select stories from the present, CNEX provides a frame of reference for future generations to build a better world. Simple mission, complex backdrop. From SINA to CNEX, Ben continues to connect people across disparate perspectives with nuance and sensitivity. His work at CNEX truly embodies the phrase, 先天下之忧而忧. It's an honor to have worked with Ben and bear witness to his recognition by CIE tonight. Without further ado, please welcome the engineer with the biggest heart I know, Ben Tsiang.
Thank you, Jack. So before we welcome Ben to the stage, let's watch the 6-minute video of those documentaries, and the last one was nominated for Oscar. Please enjoy.
34岁了还是跳吧。
阿伦他真的是计算街舞里面的发起人，硕果仅存的。现在还有这么多表演，都是年轻人的天下。
The movie is basically a big meeting with many dancers from around the world.
还可以的时候，来 PK 一下，不然我也觉得这一辈子好像很遗憾的事。
这些人真的可以环完全岛吗？
你把大都市城墙全围起来了，它就有了文化底蕴了，它就有了旅游价值了。
2015年，它已经是一个中国最有市场的城市。我还有一个表示，然后从那就是在历史中给当成这样的事情。现在我们就是一个值得的这一天。
在市场，在市场，在市场。
中国空軍操縦技術が意外に優秀にして侮りがたきもあり。
我老是今天考采访的大嫂。
这张破简单的窗帘是时代的诗，这尘不光荣是你，别说是谁误了你，是时代无法原谅。
からこう人に必要とされてるんだろうっていうような感覚になると思うんですよね。
Street fighter players on the planet. These guys are going to face their entire arsenal for their shot.
まあそのエゴで優勝すればやはり世界一という称号がもらえる。
觉得你输掉了这个企业，观众喜不喜欢你？
身体很瘦弱，笑口常开。
He was open. He was willing to understand what motivated people to do certain things.
作为菩萨，我是圣元。
生命的目标需要有个大的方向，作为自己的永恒的归宿。能够建立这样的目标，人生呢，不管是短和长，都是非常的有尊严。
Human had been the front line for Taiwan during the Chinese Civil War. But it was still a shock to see that China is literally right there. My mother casually reminded me that I should have a plan if China invades. We're gonna need to go to leave, she told me.
Well, with that, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Tsiang. Congratulations, Ben. You deserve it. Okay, yes. Let's take a photo and give the trophy. And do we have Jack here also? Can Jack come to the stage? Yes. Congratulations. Thank you. So now we're dying to hear your speech.
David, Jack, all the fellow honorees, and ladies and gentlemen. Well, thank you first, Jack, for that very lovely introduction. It really transports us back to our bootstrapping days, filled with very precious and sleepless memories. And I'm so glad to see, by the way, Vicky, Jack's wife, who was also right there with us as our marketing head during our very pioneering days. So it's wonderful to have you with us as well, Vicky. So I stand here with immense gratitude to the CIE executives, the awards committee, and all the distinguished guests tonight for this remarkable honor. So if we reflect on my personal journey, I remember my days at my undergrad, National Taiwan University, where despite of my major was in mechanical engineering, I've always found myself drawn into the human stories behind all the equations. My passion was understanding the why more than the how. And this curiosity was what drove me to Stanford. My specialization is in the human-computer interface. So those were probably the days where I weaved my love of technology and the storytelling together. And as you know, the documentaries, I think it's about, when I look back, documentary has been a very significant part of my life since my undergrad days in Taiwan. I was the very first generation of Taiwan to remove the martial law in our freshman year. 是大学一年级是戒严的第一届。So the documentary served as almost like a private tutors, enlightening me all the way during times with social turmoil and also personal uncertainties. So it's through this documentary, all the stories, that I gained clarity and purpose. So I really appreciate documentary all along. So during my time with SINA, as Jack just introduced, I really witnessed the struggle and also resilience of Chinese people across the globe. Originally, I just would like to shoot one single documentary film. That was my original thoughts. But later on, me and also my co-founding partner in CNEX, we decided to do more than just one single film. And that leads to the founding of the CNEX Foundation, actually. So that mission was very clear. We want to produce 100 films in 10 years. And we have proudly surpassed that goal, the milestone we assigned to ourselves in the first place. And gladly this year, as you have known, that our latest film, The Island in Between, was nominated for an Oscar. Being nominated for an Oscar is really an honor, and also not just recognize our work, but also propel me and our team to go forward, just like this very CIE Awards does. So I want to extend my heartfelt thanks to everyone present here tonight, including my sister and also my brother-in-law, who are also among us tonight. Your all presence adds to this very meaningful occasion, which in a way brings my journey full circle, reconnecting me back to my engineering roots. So it's a very warm reminder from CIE that telling me that, hey, remember, you're still part of the tribe. So looking forward, with all the AI topic tonight, we're facing yet another big one, tipping point, where AI will massively boost the capacity of storytelling and content creation. Technology, by no doubt, shall once again amplify our human narratives and reshape our human shared experience. So together, I would also like to take this opportunity to invite all of you to join me in investing attention and resource to sculpt a world where technology and the humanities are working in a very good synergy, so to enrich each other. So in closing, my deepest thanks, not just from me, but also on behalf of the whole CNEX. Thanks to CIE for this award. It's really an endorsement to a belief I hold very dear, that good innovation is about connecting people, telling stories, and building a world where technology
serve humanities. So thank you, and let's continue to inspire and to be inspired. Thanks.
Thank you, Ben. Congratulations again.